Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Building with BdoubleO. And B-Dub be cheating. Aha! Well, not really. I'm on the backup of the world, and I did some things. I overlooked some things on the world tour last time, so if you watched the world tour and you were waiting for the Building with BdoubleO to kind of show those other things off, I'm going to do that quickly, but there's a couple other things I need to do to show you kind of where locations are. I should have done this before, but you need coordinates. So here's the coordinates for Snowden. You can see them right here, the XYZ. Just go to this location and you should have it. If you teleport, you want to be on the ground right here. Okay? So that is a Snowden. Also, I should say, we've got some company in town, so the uploads are a little bit sporadic. It's a little bit crazy. After this, I've got some pretty big plans for what we're going to be doing around here. And I also need to say, like 1 or 2 days left on the new limited edition t-shirt. Don't be one of those people that ends up regretting it, okay? But I'm going to go to some of the other locations, show you coordinates, and the other locations we missed from last time. These coordinates right here will land you dead center in front of the church in the main spawn area. Also, some people have been sending some really cool pictures of like some cinematic shots or some overview shots. Some people have been sending some pictures of like the demolition like that they've been doing or redoing of things, and I am loving it. I love seeing some of the work you guys have been doing out here. So from here I'm heading which direction? I'm heading for south, okay? And I'll show you coordinates to Timberstone. These coordinates right here will land you dead center in the middle of the Timberstone Castle, right in front of the storage room. And if you go out this way through these gates, then we'll get to that village. But I think Timberstone Castle is the one you want to see. But there's an area we totally missed last time. If we head down this road, and I don't know how I missed this, I went down this road, and the reason why I built this road is to connect Timberstone to this new area, the Corinthian area that I'm working on. I showed this village off, but we've got this area over here. Continue down this road, keep going, and we've got this. And this is not even close to completed, but there's some important things here. Kind of going to be a Corinthian style area. We've got the big statue up there. We've got the Parthenon here. We've got the amphitheater here, which I think all looks pretty nice. It's not bad. But then there's another area that we missed. If we keep going this way, keep heading south, you'll see. Okay, I got a little lost looking for the other area. I'm gonna find it, but here is Escher, and here are coordinates for that right there. If you want to teleport here, you'll be pretty much right in front of the pyramid. So this is an area that I forgot to show off last time, mainly because I didn't really get a whole lot done here, but we did do a lot of work. We did do some interesting things. So this is my steampunk area, and the concept is good, but it's definitely a high level. It's like an advanced level building situation. It's going to be very difficult, but I think once we get it, it's going to be amazing. The idea is to have all these steampunk style houses. I think we got a good theme going with the orange roofs, the blue windows, and the dark wood and stuff like that. But a lot of the houses are just floating, so connecting them is very difficult. You see, I did kind of these rope bridges and stuff, and I got some concepts in, but it's still tough. I put some of these like scaffolding things up the walls in an attempt to make like some scaffolding. But we've got a house there. We've got a little house here with a water wheel. So it's cool. We've also got this big balloon that's kind of holding this island up. It's a really cool area and definitely one worth visiting and seeing. But it's gonna take a while for me to really figure this one out. Because how in the world do you connect a house like this to a house like this? There are ways, but it's not going to be easy. That's the darn truth. So we got this area too, and I totally missed it. I gave you coordinates, right? Did I not? Let's give you coordinates if I didn't. Right here, F3. There they are. Okay, if I didn't give them to you, there they are for this area. And I think you'd probably manage to find your way over here, but here are the coordinates for the land of Eden. So, yeah, if you teleport to this place, but Spawn Village is just like right over there. So if you head east, a little northeast, you'll make it. You'll find your way here. So, sorry I missed those last time in the world download, but if you watch that video and then you watch this one, it should help you get around just a little bit easier. And all you have to really do is type /TP, your name, and then boom, 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 type the coordinates, and you're good. Okay, so we are back here in our swamp area. Really sorry I didn't get all that stuff last time, but hey, we good now. Hello, water? What's up? So this whole tour thing has kind of opened my eyes to something. And something that you guys have been talking about and asking for quite some time. In the comment section of the tour video was really filled with this. So we're going to talk about a sensitive topic right now. Are you ready for sensitive talk? So we have, going through this world and doing this tour, there were quite a few areas where I mentioned that I had that Sandbox Sunday, that creative stream day where I did some things in creative mode. And the reason why I did that is to kind of just get things to a point to where where I could just kind of keep up and keep the build progress at a good point, or at a good pace. I'm sorry. But somewhere along the way, that kind of stopped. Now, the Sandbox Sunday series, the live streaming and stuff, wasn't really working out so great. Streaming has not been the best situation for me, unfortunately. Not saying that it'll never happen, but I'd love to stream again someday, but right now, not so great. But that kind of stopped. And so there was the Sandbox Sunday stuff where I do some creative stuff in this world. Even in the Parthenon area, there was a big statue in there that we showed today. That was done in creative. And even some of Timberstone Castle was done in creative. When I thought that we were going to do like a big finale to this world, then I decided let's keep it and keep going. So going through, you know, I almost everything I do here is all in survival outside of those things. And I've done it like that because I feel like, for several reasons. Number one, it's nice to kind of look back and say, oh yeah, this is all survival built, and it's something to really be proud of, you know? But also because the whole resource gathering, the fact that, okay, this is like Legos in a way, but you have to go and get the Lego pieces, you know, and collect them all. That's another really, what's the word I'm looking for? It's another really like satisfying feeling when doing this all in survival, and I get a lot of fun out of that. The thing is, as we saw through the world tour, there's so many super incomplete areas, like really incomplete. You know, and they're still incomplete after like months of work. Like I could be in this swamp area for months and interiors won't be touched, and it's going to be unfinished, and we'll have to go back and fix it. So I say all that to say, boom, 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 boom. I think that I think that you guys are right. The people in the comments that are saying, from time to time, not all the time, but from time to time, you should, to keep the pace and to be able to get more of a completion feel, you should go into creative mode. And obviously, I'm doing that. I'm going to put some limitations on it because I don't want to kill the fun for me, and I don't want to kill the fun for you. So I think I'm going to limit a lot of it to interiors. A lot of the interiors I'll do in creative modes because they're so tedious and they're not great to show on video. We've done a lot about talking about how to do interiors and stuff like that, and I think those would be great for a creative mode thing to get a really full feeling out of the world and kind of help the progress of the whole thing. I think we're cool on that. Also, other things like that are going to be really like spammy. I would never in creative mode go, oh, okay, let's bring in end portals or something like that, or let's put enchanting tables or a bunch of crazy stuff. Hey, let's get this. Something that I really have to work for. I want to work for it. That would kill the fun for me. I want to work for the things, but when I need like 200 stacks of cobble or something, I guess that's exaggerating because I feel like I should work for that. But when I need just a bunch of wood and, you know, to save me from pillaring up and standing back, getting down and looking at it and all that stuff that takes hours and hours and hours for video production reasons, I think that should be a thing from time to time in the series. And of course, I'll tell you, right? We'll have like an episode kind of dedicated to it. So this episode will be one of the first where we do some stuff in creative. It's a big landmark in building with BdoubleO, but I think it's a landmark that's going to be very good for the series. Something that's going to help it expand and blossom and become even more of a better building series. And it'll kind of open my mind up, open my creativity, because I get limited a lot. Like, oh, I don't want to do this because it'd be too hard to go up and down and blah, blah, blah. If I have an idea, I can kind of expand on it a little more. So I think that could be really, really cool. I know some of you aren't going to like that. Some of you, the reason why I've never addressed an issue or never even considered this in the past is because I feel like this is really going to make some people mad. And if it does make you that mad, if it makes you mad enough to where you don't want to watch anymore, then maybe you never loved me to begin with. No, I'm playing. But anyway, like I said, it's only going to be from time to time. It's not going to be all the time. And I'll be totally upfront and honest with you on that. Boom, ba boom, boom, boom. Bdubs has set his game mode to creative. Woo, it's liberating. I feel free. Oh man, I feel so bad. Such a bad boy. What a rule breaker I am. Okay, I just took some time and finished this road off. Well, didn't finish it, but got a road over to here. This is easy, right? Just cobblestone. I just wanted to get that path worked out so I could kind of get a little more feel and flow for the city. Another great thing about this, I usually pillar up. And it takes a long time to pillar up, but I can just fly up here. It's the exact same result, but getting a nice overview of your city gives you kind of a good idea of how you want to lay it out. If you're strict on your survival stuff, just pillar up like this from time to time. But another great thing, I'm hoping, I want to try, let's do an interior together. I mean, I haven't really been able to do this because it's so much back and forth and it's so much hemming and hawing and thinking like, oh, should I do this? What block should I put here? Can I put these blocks here? Now we can just work it out together. Work it out, baby. Work it out. So, first of all, I think the first thing that we got to do, let's dive into this. But the first thing we need to do is we need to work out this stairway here. So let's get that. Let's grab a stair. Let's grab a stair like this. Save that block. And let's put the floor like here. Okay. Maybe like here, like this, because that'll block that dirt right there. Okay. All the way across. Good. But if we want to have a stairway going up, we got to go boom. And then half a shrab, boom, and half a shrab. And no, we don't have to do a half slab there. Boom. Stair. Oops, stair. And stair. Just like that. Okay, that's good. Kind of. Yeah, that can be good. I'll show you why. Because we'll go like this. We'll go with a wall right here. It'll go up to this floor. And then a wall here. Like so. And then maybe a wall here too. Right? Yeah, then we'll have this walkway right there. A doorway right there. And then this can be like a closet. I like that. Okay? Little closet right there when you walk in. See how we're sectioning this off? We want to get that stairway figured out, how that works. And then, you know, you can kind of go from there. So then we lay this out. Stairway is the most important functional part of this thing. Knock that out. That's going to be a little too tight. Grab a stair, go like that, open that up. Good. Now that tells us several things. It's going to tell us that we're going to probably want a wall right here as well. Right there, which works out well because it's right on that tower line right there. Very good. Very good. Stairway. Boom. Worked out. Simple. Simple, simple. Good. That helps with that part of the interior. Now, this feels like a great place for a kitchen. Right here. This is just going to be a house. No real purpose here. It's kind of just a house type thing. Bigger, nicer house. But yeah. So let's work out a kitchen. We'll put a stove here. And a lot of times, you know, I'll think of something else off camera that I think would be good for us. If we put a stove here on the ground, it's just fairly simple. But then maybe a workbench. If you put it in the corner, you're probably going to block it off. So maybe there. And then boom, boom. It's decent, decent, decent. And then maybe some shelves up top. Yeah, that's not bad. This feels very, very open. But that's okay. Because we'll kind of... This roof needs some work. You see how we have these half slabs right here? And this, you can put a half slab there. But then you get this weird look. Like cobblestone running right into wood. So we want to try to cover that if we can. Can't cover it with that. But we could just bring this over. Like so to cover that. Because this is a lot of unneeded space. We don't need all that space. So we could just go like that. Simple and easy. And then if we want to add some more detail, go like that. Go like that. Oh, this is so much easier to show you guys now. I'm really happy about this. And then if we went like this, how interesting is that going to be? We could put fences up there, but that's kind of an interesting ceiling. I like that. That's good. Bdubs is down with it. Maybe even this. And this. And then that joins up with that. I think it's working out. I think it's working out. These could go like that. Kind of close that off. No, we want to go. Oh, yes. And boom. Yeah, that's cool. Blocks all that off. And then we just some half slabs right there. Interesting ceiling. Completed. Huh? You just want to kind of block off all the areas that are kind of weird to you, you know? So we've got a little kitchen situation here, and this is on the wrong height, so we want to put these up here so you can set stuff on those. That's good. And then we want a little division right here. We want maybe... Feeling like this is maybe too open, so... Oh, look at how that lights up like that. It's so cool. So maybe we bring that in even more. Like that. And something coming across there. And then boom, boom. Some logs. Ooh, that's kind of neat actually. If we went like that and had, that's kind of a unique detail. I kind of like that. So that sections this area off a little more, which is nice. Light right there. Boom. We may even want a window in here too. But now we want to think about something else. We want to have some seating in here. So let's look for a stair that we like. And I've been going, for my tables, I've just been kind of going like this with these bad boys. But we've got a decent amount of space right here. So maybe we do something a little bigger. Like this and that. Ooh, we could do a little island right here. Yeah, that makes that look even more like a kitchen. That's good. That's good. And then it was just too open. We got to close it off. Then we do some seating here. This is good. So here. And then our stairs will go with... let's try these guys out and see what they look like. Boom. Boom. Yeah, that's nice. Notice the floor is all dirt. I know. You're probably not loving it, but I do. I really like it when the floor is just kind of dirt like that, because it's just kind of, it gives a more of a even more medieval feeling, which I really like myself. Okay, so that's good. That's good. Let's try to get a little creative with some fences. This is, oh, I really enjoy this. We're doing some good building stuff together. It's nice. Something like that to kind of add some more interest in here. Very good. The torch. I wonder how this would look. It's kind of nice. Kind of nice. I kind of like it. Okay, that's supposed to be shelves up there, though. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm kind of down with that. I like it. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, it feels good. Yes, and here's another thing with this furnace retexture. We could put furnaces right there. I don't know if we will, but you could put them right there, and it doesn't screw up your outside. Isn't that nice? The outside's all good now. So I do kind of like that, personally. Yes, this is a nice little kitchen area. It's not bad. You could knock out a window there for some more lighting, but that's okay. I think it's okay how it is. Boom. Like that. Yeah, interesting little roof situation. Just put a torch on the wall right there. A lot of people say for torches to go like here and do this and then add the, half slab in there to make it more interesting, but it's a lot of work. It's a lot of extra work, and I don't find it very necessary when this kind of just does the trick, One thing that I will be lacking here is ooh. I do spend some time where I just kind of stop and just look at all available blocks, I'll just sit here when I'm doing my creative test world stuff. Sit here and just look, okay, what is available? And that's another nice thing about creative. You can just say, okay, this is available, so we could go like that. You can't put them there, but even a little something on the ground is kind of interesting. And then you just see what you can get access to, and it kind of opens your mind up to more potential options for cool little details you can add. But let's see. I think we're good. Here's an example of something I probably won't do. Like, okay, a cauldron is okay. That's just a couple iron, but like a brewing stand. I gotta go. I don't have any like blaze rods, so I should probably go get some if I want to feel comfortable doing something like that, using it in a build like this. But you get the idea. I think we're sitting in a pretty good place. Then you come up here. We've got this all worked out. Could even extend this wall over to here. Have it come up, and then you have just like a little storage room right here or something. Do a ceiling. Not bad. I think that's good. So yeah, what we'll be able to do, I'll be able to do things like this now, where I can kind of do an interior with you, give you guys some more creative ideas. It's a lot easier to show them as we're doing them together than me sit off camera and work my butt off on this freaking thing and, you know, try to... That killed that kind of cool detail, but I almost like that better, or even. Yeah, that's not bad too. I think this is better for us, and I think it's better for the series. But like I said, not every episode is going to be like this, and if I do it, I'm going to let you guys know. But I think for today, ooh, that's kind of cheaty, killing things in creative mode. I think that's going to do it for today, okay? Not a whole lot done. Obviously, we'll get more done in the future if we do an episode like this. But for today, I think that's good. We had to kind of do the world download update. And I'm sorry I didn't get this up yesterday. Our company was over, and I didn't want to be a bad host. So I felt like it was important to host them. Other series like Crewcraft and stuff will be around tomorrow. So we should be back on track, baby. Love you guys to death, and we'll see you all in the next episode.